Hey guys, Pablo with B&D, and today we're going to be doing the movie review of the movie Crawl, directed by director Alejandro Aja, with executive producer Sam Raimi, and with Caio Scodelario in the main role. So the movie is set in Florida, while Florida is being hit by a Category 5 hurricane. And do I need to say it's set in the town right next to Gatorland? So, how does the movie stack up? Well, so we have seen a lot of monster movies lately. For example, The Meg and Sharknado. And those movies kind of have been getting stale because basically the characters all look the same, they all have the same stakes, and it's just boring. And I don't need to mention the last few weeks, the movies that opened, that also have been bombing in the box office time and time again. So anyway, I decided to watch that movie yesterday, and I'll be honest, that was pretty amazing. One of the main things that, for me, were actually really fresh about that movie, and it was strong female character done right. So, one thing I have been missing on Hollywood movies have been that every time they have a female lead, you have a Mary Sue. She has no flaws and she always comes up on top. Well, I'll tell you this, Crawl, it doesn't happen. I mean, sure, the main character will get up on top. That's fine, but there are always stakes. She would lose things. If she made a bad decision, she would pay for it. And that's what is amazing about the movie. Plus, the pace of the movie was just amazing. The movie is only an hour and a half, but somehow it just feels shorter. You didn't really have many times that you're just watching things unfold that made no sense or had no reason for it. The whole movie moves. And for me, that was just so refreshing. It's one of those movies that people have been asking for and just prove to show that most people do not have any issues with female leads or anything. And it's like, it's hard to explain without giving spoilers, because every time in a scene it seems to slow down a little bit. It's just building up for something that will happen. Another thing that I like about how the movie was directed is usually you have some clues of what are going to happen because of the music. So when the music reaches a certain note, you expect, let's say, the monster to attack the character. Something that you saw a lot in The Nun. And that was horrible. I knew exactly when every jump scare was going to happen. And I'll tell you this, on Crawl, that doesn't happen. You're like waiting for that note. The note happens, and you're like, it's gonna happen right now, and it doesn't. And then when you least expect, no cues, and something just happened in the movie. The trailers do great justice. But I'll be honest with you, that movie wasn't really talked about until now that it's out in the theaters. I didn't see much advertisement for the movie. I really only found out about the movie the day before. And I'll be honest, that movie is probably one of the best movies that I've seen the last few weeks. Pretty much like since Endgame. I haven't seen a really good movie since then. The other thing that impressed me a lot about the movie is they really use a very close environment to shoot it. What for me is really impressive, a lot of monster movies, it happens in a big city, and they use a lot of locations. And because of that, it may seem sometimes convoluted. In their case, no. When you think the movie's moving somewhere else, they just bring it back. So yeah, it's amazing. The way they actually shot it, the way they handled the pace, the way they did everything in the movie. The CGI, I can't tell if that was CGI, if that was practical effects, or if that was a mix of the two. Everything looks so real and perfect that it's just amazing. And I really don't feel that was a real big budget movie. And what they did with whatever they used money-wise, it was great. I mean, some people should be taking notes of what they did on that movie. And so pretty much now I know a lot of people are on vacation. And I'll tell you this, if you have a chance and if you're old enough, because I believe that's above PG-13, you should go watch that movie. It's actually a movie, and I haven't said that for a while, but it's a movie worth my money. So go watch the movie. If you guys have a chance, share that video. Give me a like, leave me a comment. And almost after you watch the movie, or if you have already watched the movie, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. And I hope you guys have a great Sunday. Take care, and I'll see you guys Tuesday.